Last time I tried to make a Jake Paul video, it got copyrighted and demonetised. So here we go for round two. Welcome back. Today we're going to be watching Jake Paul confront an internet bully. Yeah, Cody Ko apparently is an internet bully. That's a strong statement.
There's a douchebag named Cody Ko, and we are about to f his life up.
Well, that's a bit mean, isn't it? Don't have a go at him, Jake. That's bullying, is that? Oh, I've had enough of you with your bullying.
I'm about to confront one of my biggest haters.
One of his biggest haters. It's quite a long list. A growing list, by the looks of it. But I should make it very clear, I would not be on that list. Or at least not in the top 10.
Now, he just shits on people to become famous.
I mean, what about those diss tracks you made, or have you erased those from your memory? I mean, surely that's the same ballpark. That's quite literally a whole video dissing somebody. You've gone to the effort to make it a song. Well, can't really call it a song, can you? It's, you know, it's got a rhythm behind it.
I'm not YouTube's hero.
No, you're really not, Jake. No. Glad he's got some self-awareness. Before we go any further, I'd really appreciate you just taking a second to click that like button and also that subscribe button if you haven't already as well, as I try and push towards 25,000 subs, and let's crack on.
And maybe not support these types of people who are literally causing the youth to be negative and have a lot of animosity in their souls.
Animosity in their souls. A soul's a real thing anyway. I wouldn't know, I don't have one.
Dozens of tweets talking about not only me but my brother.
Are those seriously the best tweets you could find? One of them is him criticising your brother for going into a forest and filming a dead person. Probably a fair criticism. Another tweet's about your brother, sent from Leeds. What the hell's he doing in Leeds? I mean, it must have been something to do with the boxing match in Manchester, but again, my question still stands. What's he doing in Leeds? All I'm saying is, you could have had some better tweets to show us. You know, they're not that bad.
So now I think it's time to maybe throw some shade at his brother.
Look, I'm not here to stick up for Cody Ko. I don't really know much about his videos. I haven't seen that many of his videos. And maybe he does go further than I would, and maybe he does step over the line, and, you know, who's to say? I don't know, but from what he's shown so far, the evidence isn't really sort of stacking up. It's not really convincing.
I can't imagine being a human and having this much hatred inside.
Speaking of hatred, didn't you go into a boxing ring with Deji? And surely that takes some sort of level of hatred to go in there and hit somebody. Oh, and also, what about the press conferences then?
Who's bolder, Banks or Deji? Cause this bitch ain't shit, little bitch. Okay. Little bitch.
You seem to have a lot of hatred inside you, Jake. I think we need to let that out of your soul.
I think he's terrible. These videos are terrible.
Oh my god, that's how I feel about your videos. But please don't be so hateful in calling them terrible, because, you know, it's verging on cyberbullying now, Jake, and I won't stand for it.
Jokes he's made about people, it's just not acceptable.
This is Logan Paul with better hair.
I mean, if you really think that that was unacceptable, then come on. Seriously, it's a joke, alright? It's just a joke. We can debate whether it was a funny joke or not. All you like, that's fine. But it's just a joke, isn't it? Oh, he's had a joke about your brother's hair. Oh, cyberbully.
You know this is not comedy. You can do this with anything.
I mean, these are literally the worst clips you could have picked. You've said worse things in this video about Cody Ko than what he's apparently said about you or your brother. Again, I'm not sticking up for it. I'm just saying you've got to show us the evidence better than this. You're just showing us random clips.
Like I said, I don't want to be the YouTube's hero right now.
Again, Jake, we're really not thinking that. Don't worry. Don't worry about that. I mean, the fact that he's even thinking that we might be thinking that about him just shows sort of the lack of awareness for how he's coming across in this video. He's just not doing a very good job of it, is what I'm saying. A little side note, I actually don't mind the idea behind this video. I think it's good to talk to people face to face that you disagree with, but I just kind of feel like he's maybe picked the wrong target here. There doesn't seem to be enough to sort of warrant this video.
And I can only imagine the ripple effect that this has to his audience, for them to be in school and be what the f is that? What's that backpack?
Again, I go back to my previous point about the press conference for the boxing match.
What the f are you wearing? Are those Walmart?
What's that backpack?
Walmart.
Not exactly setting a great example there, were you?
And I challenge you guys to remove any hate that's within you.
Wow, a challenge! Like a 30 days without hate challenge.
There's a douchebag named Cody Ko, and we are about to f his life up.
God, that could really catch on.
I can only imagine what he's going through as a person, you know, like how hurt he feels on the inside, to where he needs to drag people down to make himself feel better.
Sorry, can we just play those clips from the press conference again? Just drop them in here. Cheers.
Who's bolder, Banks or Deji? Cause this bitch ain't shit. What the f are you
So I say we go confront him in person.
Now, when you say confront, I hope you don't mean come face to face with someone with hostile or argumentative intent, because, you know, that'll be very hateful, Jake, and I know you hate that, don't you?
Cody, you are a piece of
That's true.
Well, don't slag him off, that was a bit hateful.
What's up, man?
Are you serious?
What's up, man?
Let the awkwardness begin.
Do it again. Sit down.
No, do it again.
Come in, but
Come in what? Nicer?
come in nicer.
Cut. No. Do another take of that, Jake. Do another one. Too aggressive. Maybe come in a little bit more charming, you know, reciprocate the handshake. Thanks. I mean, that's a great glimpse of behind the scenes of how fake some of these things sometimes are. In this case, it's obviously very real, but I like the fact that he's trying to sort of do another take of it as if that can be replicated.
You cyberbully these kids, bro.
Kids.
I mean, I think Jeff's ballsed up a little bit here and he's starting to realise it. I don't think he quite knew what he was getting himself into when he invited along Jake for a little bit in his video.
I don't like cyberbullies, and you're a cyberbully.
It's like he's doing some sort of advert to raise awareness for cyberbullying.
I don't like cyberbullies, and you're a cyberbully.
What was that sort of delivery? I want it to be more hard-hitting, you know? Don't hit him literally, because that would be physical bullying, which I hate.
I'm sorry, man.
Hey, man.
You said sorry, that's good.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for bullying you.
Oh, well, that's it then. All is forgiven. Jake Paul's work here is done. I think the cyberbullying's being reversed and, you know, probably permanently ended now with this confrontation.
You sitting in front of camera, like, actually, like, can resonate into people's hearts and, like...
Can resonate into people's hearts. Again, you know, I think cyberbullying is bad, 100%. Obviously, I think that's bad. I just think, again, the target's wrong, and I think the message is probably being delivered by the wrong person as well. Because, I mean, Jake Paul's hardly squeaky clean himself, is he?
That's not cool, I just don't like it.
Hey.
I mean, that awkward laugh said it all, really, isn't it? I don't know who's more awkward here. Cody Ko, Jeff, Jake Paul, the people on the sofa watching, or us watching it at home.
You gotta be able to, if you can dish jokes, you gotta be able to take them.
Sit down.
You know what I'm saying?
Sorry, at what point is Jake Paul going to dish out a joke then? Because I haven't heard one yet. Unless this whole thing's one big joke, which, you know, probably means it hasn't gone down very well then.
Now, Cody makes tasteful videos. He likes to poke fun at people that...
Jeff, like me, doesn't with like this cyberbully, like, let's talk about people and bring them down. So that's why he wants to like see what would happen, and he's not okay with it. And
Now, Cody makes tasteful videos.
Anyone get the feeling that Jeff is just stirring the pot here? He invited Cody Ko onto his channel to do his show, and then he invites Jake Paul onto the channel for a good little bit for his video without Cody Ko knowing, and now he's saying that, oh, Cody Ko does make, you know, tasteful videos. And he's sort of in between the two of them. He's just stirring the pot, isn't he, for his own benefit, for his video. I mean, he's kind of played Jake Paul a little bit here.
where's like where do you stop? Where's the line?
You know, where's the line? Good point. I think the line is well before going into a forest and filming a dead body, for example.
He didn't really seem like he was trying to budge. Like you were pretty understanding, you know, and you were trying to like find like a new perspective, and I don't think he was really open to that.
Who is this yes man holding the camera? Oh, I agree with you, Jake. Oh, you did an amazing job. Oh, I agree with everything you've ever said. How much you paying me again? Good.
And watching this footage back over.
Are you commentating over footage that you've just recorded? That's my job. Leave that to me.
You know, he's definitely obviously nervous. He goes to shake my hand.
I mean, imagine you just sat there having your hair cut and then someone just comes in to confront you about being a bully. It's just such a weird scenario. It's just sort of happened very much out of the blue. It's a strange one, is this?
It's all fun and games until it's not fun and games. That's what the problem is.
It's all fun and games until it's not fun and games. Words of wisdom there from Jake Paul. I mean, by definition, it's quite literally all fun and games until it's not. So, you know, in a way, you are right.
Like it's crazy that he just like doesn't care. Like he's just like so like into himself.
He's into himself, Cody Ko. But not you, Jake. No. Obviously not. Don't you have a mini Jake Paul? Yeah, I think you do, don't you? Interesting.
We all have different lines and like...
Does he realise he's literally doing the exact same thing right now as what most of these commentary channels do? Me included. And, you know, at least from my perspective, I can tell you it's not fueled by hate. I don't hate any of the people that I commentate on. I'm indifferent to most of the people I talk about, to be honest. I think it's just interesting to have an outsider's opinion on it.
Maybe he's just a sociopath.
Not this again. Shane Dawson's getting hot sweats. Did someone say sociopath? He's planning an 8-part documentary series as we speak. Inside the mind of Cody Ko. Can I play the Einabber role this time? I could do the channel boosting a little bit.
Maybe he has like a mental health issue where he doesn't have empathy for other people.
I mean, that's quite a big leap in speculation there, Jake, from watching a few videos.
I think the only way he will change his processes or his thoughts on everything is if he faces enough backlash. I believe that social media creators won't change if they are a bad person unless they receive enough backlash. For example, James Charles.
Hang on a second, you're not suggesting that people go unsubscribe from him in order to make him change his ways, are you?
But I guess my message is be more positive and try to not let these people who are like this, like, be a thing.
Again, cutting out the negativity, 100% agree with him on that. 100%. I just feel like he's just, you know, not liked a few of the jokes that he's done. I mean, is that really justification for going and trying to get your audience to unsubscribe from him? Just doesn't really make sense. I think he's just got the wrong target with this. He doesn't seem like he's picked the right person. Well, I guess that's everything for this video, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, I'd appreciate you dropping a like on this video. Also hit that subscribe button if you haven't already as well. That'd be great. I'm trying to push towards 25,000 subs, so I'd appreciate your support in doing that. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.